here we are. This is the mysteries. See the various pictures. That's an initiate reading off from a scroll of some kind. Someone serving food. This could possibly be at a mystery meeting, which is kind of like a club meeting, but for, people who are performing rituals, part of their religion. But still, it was kind of like, your typical Saturday meeting. See little play figures there, like masks, and that purple robe and those laurel leaves on that man's head, we think, as well as that staff called the thyrsus, as well as that man right there, we think from his figure that this might actually be a Dionysian cult, a cult to the god Dionysus, god of wine and ecstasy. As you can see, his figures right there, the liturgy being read, a young woman carrying the sacred cakes. She's pregnant to represent fertility. That figure that you see up there, that's actually Silenus. He's the figure that Phil in Disney's Hercules be based a little bit on. He's actually the father of Dionysus and the lord in ways of satyrs. He's always depicted as drunk and old. That figure right there with the curtain thrown up above herself is a Maenad or a Bacchant. They are the female worshippers of Dionysus who go into this religious frenzy when they worship him. Said to have followed him originally from India when he grew up there. She sees the processions and recoils in fear. Silenus is once again joined by the others. He sits there, and Dionysus, depicted there in this drunken ecstasy, next to his wife, Ariadne, who we might talk about a little bit in class. She actually is related to a Greek hero named Theseus. You might already know him. She was a legendary princess from Crete who helped slay a creature called the Minotaur. And there's a unveiling of the phallus. I don't really need to say much else. We're going to move on from that. And the flagellation orgiastic dance, or the Dionysian cycle. Yes, there's a focus on pleasure and pain, as well as a focus on a practice called the sparagmos, the ripping apart, be it emotionally or physically, to achieve ecstasy. Usually they would rip apart a bowl physically originally in the rituals. Emotionally, you would be torn apart by the rituals as you were initiated and kind of discover your deepest self while basically under the influence of Dionysus through wine. So that's the Villa della Mysteries. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. We'll get one last shot and I'll get some pictures.